Hello, thanks for checking out my video and welcome to my channel, Me and My Jackets. My name is Chris and today's is the second part of a series of two videos that we talk about layering with our Terex jackets. The first video we talked about basically an explanation of what layering is and how we layer and why we layer. Okay, and the different types of jackets that can be used in a layering system. This video is going to just basically be about my favorite layers. What combinations of jackets do I like the best? Which ones do I wear the most often and why? Okay, so all right, so let's dive in. I got to start off with one of my most used, most worn combinations during the winter when it's fairly cold out but not freezing cold. Okay, you know, just the average winter days for me, my Atom LT as my insulation layer, and then my Gamma MX as my soft shell on the top. Okay, so for me, I love this combination. You've probably seen me talk about this in some of my other videos. Because for me, the Atom LT is just so versatile. It's really comfortable. It's lightweight. It's warm. Okay. One of the nice things with this Atom LT is that it has a fleece panel down the side, so it does allow some hot air to get in. However, it will also allow cold air to get in. I mean, hot air gets out, cold air can get in. Putting on a nice Gamma MX on top of this blocks that cold wind from getting in, and this Gamma MX has a nice fleece backing to the jacket, so it makes it a little heavier. Just a really nice, comfortable, warm, I think it looks good combination for the winter. Now, keep in mind, okay, that all these jackets that I have here, if you're interested in learning more about any one of these pieces that I'm wearing, I have a video on it. Okay, I have everything here covered in separate videos. You know, in several different videos we compare different things to one another, so there's definitely a lot of information here on my channel to teach you about all these individually. All right, so you know, check that out, you know, if there's something that kind of, you know, you're interested in. But this is definitely one of my most worn combinations throughout the winter. Now, I bought recently, I bought a Therm jacket. A Therm jacket is basically a Gore-Tex hard shell, so it's waterproof and rainproof, but it does have an insulation layer to it. Okay, I bought that to wear when the Gamma MX and this is not heavy enough. All right, or if it's raining or snowing. Okay, if it's a heavy rain, the rain eventually is going to get through this Gamma MX soft shell, but it will not penetrate through my Therm, which has a Gore-Tex shell on top. Okay, so this has a nice lining inside of it. It's a more casual, like urban style jacket, but with this jacket, if I want to layer underneath it, I could absolutely put this Atom LT back on, but I can also put heavier layers underneath it too, like a Cerium LT, which is a really nice down jacket. So this combination of the Cerium LT and the Therm on top is going to be a really nice warmer combination than my Gamma MX and Atom LT. Okay, so I have this for when it's really cold out. Again, this is more of a casual jacket here, so it is sized a little bigger. All right, but it's nice if we're just going out to dinner someplace, it's cold and rainy or a little snowy. this is going to be really warm. All right. So this is a great combination. I also like this therm on top of my Atom AR. All right, the Atom AR is a nice insulated piece as well. Let's see. So those are some heavier pieces for the winter that I like wearing. I also have a covert cardigan. All right, it's a nice heavyweight fleece, and I like wearing this fleece mostly under my Therium AR. So here's my Therium. And if you saw part 1 in this video, I talked briefly about this combination when I go and coach volleyball at tournaments. But this is a real nice combination too. And if it starts raining or if it's really cold wind chill, I can always throw on my Zeta SL hard shell on top. Okay, so this is a combination that I would wear a lot in the winter as well. The Therium is a really versatile piece with the covert on underneath it. It's an extra layer of warmth, and then a nice hard shell on top of that. I can wear the Zeta SL, or I can wear an Alpha SV on top of this, depending on, you know, whatever I want. Okay. Okay. So those are some heavyweight layers for the winter that I like wearing. And again, I mean, I could just go out and just wear my Therium, all right? Or I could just wear, you know, the Atom AR. If it's really cold, my Cerium SV is the one I'm putting on, and I can wear that over this covert cardigan as well, okay, if I really, you know, want that warmth. So I have a lot of options, all right? Do we need all these jackets? No, I'm just a little crazy, but I enjoy all this stuff. Okay, so how about some lighter layers now, all right? Something that's lighter out, it's not so cold. So let's go back to our Atom LT, all right? As I said, the Atom LT with the Gamma MX is a favorite of mine when it's colder. Now the Gamma MX has a fleece backing to it, but perhaps I could put on the Gamma LT, okay? The Gamma LT is a little bit lighter, all right? Again, just a nice light soft shell, lighter than the MX. Not quite as warm, but you know, it's a little bit lighter. And it'll give me nice wind protection here. It is fairly breathable. It's flexible. It's very comfortable to wear, right? So this is something I like wearing quite often too. And if I want something even lighter, like sometimes in the spring, okay, when it's not really cold out, but maybe it's a little rainy day, all right? I just have one day I remember in my head where I wore this combination. It was cool out in the spring and it was pouring rain outside, and I had volleyball practice. I wore my Atom LT because this was the only insulation I needed. It wasn't that cold out, and I just threw on a Gamma SL on top of it just as a little extra skin for protection against some of the rain. All right. I could have thrown on a hard shell, absolutely, but it was warm out. I mean, it wasn't that cold, and I just wanted a little second skin over top of it. So I wore this. Now this Gamma SL is really nice lightweight piece. Check out my video on these. I wear these a lot. That also is really nice if I want to even go lighter, okay? And I don't need my Atom LT. Maybe just my covert cardigan, all right? Or even lighter, a Kyanite AR, a Kyanite LT. I love the fleece jackets. I wear them all the time for all different things, even just lounging around the house. They're really nice. But in the fall now, just the other day I went out for a walk with my camera, take some pictures. I do a lot of I like to go hiking and do some wildlife photography, some birds and stuff. And it was just a little cool, crisp chill in the air. And I wore this covert with my Gamma SL on top. And this is a really nice combination too for the fall or early spring, right? It's got a nice warm fleece layer, but you have a nice protection on top of it because the fleece jackets are not very windproof, okay? So the cold air is going to go right through them. But by putting on the Gamma on top, it helps to block a lot of that wind and keep in some of that heat, all right? And it is breathable. So this is a really nice combination for me, okay? All right, well, I'll move on just a couple more here. If you want lightweight, if you're out hiking, you're doing something where you want to pack some pieces in your backpack, but it's it's pretty cool outside, it's windy, all right? This is about the lightest combination that I can think of, and this is the Cerium SL, all right, which is a nice lightweight, super lightweight down jacket, okay, and a Squamish hoodie, all right, just a nylon, lightweight nylon wind shell on top. This is about as lightweight and warm as you're gonna get, okay? I mean, it's like you hardly know that you're wearing anything here, only the fact that you're gonna get hot, okay? So this works really well too. You have that warm insulation layer underneath, and then you have the wind shell, wind blocker on top. So extremely lightweight, very warm for its weight, okay? So, I mean, that should give you, a good idea of some layers that I like to wear, right? Heavier layers, lighter layers. The Kyanite LT is one of my favorite pieces ever, okay? That's this one here. The Kyanite AR is really nice too, but it is heavier. But the Kyanite LT is just that little extra something, a little heavier, I mean, a little light. Fleece, lightweight fleece, when you just need that little something, right? And then on top of this, oh my gosh, anything goes, all right? Perhaps an Atom SL, all right? I've worn this a lot. The Squamish on top of this is really nice, okay? The other thing I wear a lot when I go do some hiking is this Kyanite LT with a Proton FL. All right, now the Proton FL has a really nice little insulation layer in itself, but it's a very breathable jacket. So if I go out hiking and it's a little cool outside, right, this Proton is an awesome jacket because it's breathable. It allows the air to escape. But wearing the Kyanite LT underneath it just gives you that little bit of warmth if it's a little cool out, all right? So I like this combination a lot, spring, fall, right? When I go on some hikes. Yeah, all right. I mean, I can go on and on here, but these are the things that I wear the most, as far as combinations. And also keep in mind, right, I can wear any of these combinations and just throw a hard shell on top when I need it, or a soft shell if I want just that little extra. But basically, 2 layers for me usually works just fine, okay? The only time I'm really going to wear 3 layers is if it's raining or snowing outside, right? So I'll wear my fleece layer first. On top, I'll wear my insulating layer. And then if it's raining or snowing, then I'll wear a hard shell on top. But generally, I'm wearing 2 layers. That works for me, all right? A fleece layer and an insulation layer, or an insulation layer and a soft shell on top, or a fleece with a soft shell on top. All right, is basically what I do. So, okay, so I hope that kind of gives you a little information, helped you out a little bit, and showed you some of the things that I like. So thanks for checking out the video. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're into Arc'teryx. Check out all my other videos. If there's any jackets here that you're interested in and kind of caught your attention, you'd like to know more about, please look at my channel. I've got a ton of videos here, and I try to give you as much information as I can about them, and hopefully it'll help you out. All right, so thanks a lot. Have a great day. We'll see you again soon. Bye.